We have a stira in Shulchan Aruch, what to do with the oil that was left from the menorah. One that lights the menorah usually has some oil left. And the Shulchan Aruch says in one place that you're allowed to use that oil. In Siman Taf Rashain Bet, the Shulchan Aruch says, Im natan ba yoter yachol lechabota lachar shavar ze hazman. If you put more oil than needed, you could extinguish it. And not only that, yachol lishtamesh leora lachar ze hazman. You're allowed to take that oil and use it for whatever you want. You want to put it in your salad, you're allowed to do that. You want to light it and use the or to see it, you're allowed to do that as well. Shulchan Aruch in Taf Reshain Zayin says that whatever is left from the oil, you have to make a medura and burn it all out. You're not allowed to benefit from it in any way. הנותר ביום השמיני מן השמן הצריך לשיעור הדלקה, עושה לו מדורה ושורפו בפני עצמו שראו הוקצה למצוותו. It became מוקצה. You're not allowed to use it in any way. So how do you work out these two things? The Beit Yosef brings answers, and many Mefarshim bring different answers. The main two answers that's brought down over here is one answer that that oil that lit already for half an hour, that you can use. Because it's only huktzah lemitzvato for half an hour, not more than that. But the oil that you lit and was burned out within the half an hour, for different reasons, the wind came and blew it out, a kid came and blew it out, then it's under the halacha of kavta and zakukla. Once it's burned out, you don't have to relight it. And since you don't have to relight it, can you use that oil? No. It's uktzah lemitzvato. That half an hour worth, uktzah lemitzvato, one is not allowed to reuse it. That's one answer. Second answer is that there's a difference between if you made it nai or you didn't make it nai. If you made it nai, I want to use the oil after the half an hour use, after it lit for half an hour, then it becomes something that's not muktzeh. But otherwise, automatically it's muktzeh, you're not allowed to use it in any ways. So what's the halacha? The Achonim say that the halacha is like the first answer that I said. As long as it lit for half an hour, afterwards you can use it. But since you could easily be yotzeh the second problem as well, the second terutz as well, by just making it nai, before you light, you make it nai. You say that whatever's left, I want to use, I want to throw away, I want to do whatever I want. That is the best thing to do. One can even do that night on the first day of Hanukkah for all the 8 days. Whatever's left from the Hanukkah candles, I'm going to be able to use for myself. With that, we wanted to answer also a question that is asked on the Magen Avraham. The Magen Avraham says that if one has candles for Hidur Mitzvah, which means on Hanukkah you have din of Hidur Mitzvah, Ze Keli Ve'anveu, you have over here in Hanukkah something called Mehadrin Mina Mehadrin, something that we don't find any other place. In any other place, there's a din Hidur. On Hanukkah, Hidur on top of the Hidur. Says the Magen Avraham, what's the Hidur on top of the Hidur? Lighting an extra candle every single day. First day is the first, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, that's Mehadrin Mina Mehadrin. So says the Magen Avraham on that if you have Nerot Hidur, but your friend doesn't even have one candle. He doesn't have the ikar of ner yeshuveto. What should you do? He says, give to your friend your nerot hidur, that your friend should be yotzeh at least the ikar mitzvah. So the Sefer Torat HaMoadim asks the question, how is that possible that you giving from your mammon, from your things to your friend? There's no obligation like that at all. The Ma'ariv Val says that one is not obligated to give from his own mammon to save his friend from Avera. Even to save him from Avera, you don't need to give your money. Even more so, that he should be Mekayem Mitzvah. The only time you have to give money is if you save him from a danger. That's because it says, Lo ta'amod al dam recha, one is obligated to give money. But to be Mekayem Mitzvah or to save him from Avera, there's no such thing. It's a nice thing. So therefore, the Torah HaMoadim says, over here, the Magen Avraham didn't mean Meikar Adin, he meant that it's Gmilut Chasadim, Midin Gmilut Chasadim, Al Tzad HaYoter Tov, Mitzvat Gmilut Chasadim. That's what he says. But maybe according to what we explained before, we're talking about a case that one lit the candles and he didn't make it nigh. Once you lit the candles and you didn't make it nigh, or you lit the candles and it burned that within half an hour, those candles are not yours anymore. That's it. That is designated for the mitzvah. Now the question is, what do you do with it? Comes the halacha and tells you, it's better to give your friend than to light the nerot of hidur mitzvah. But we can't say, are we talking about candles that you just designated for the mitzvah, but you didn't light them yet? Because on that we apply the halacha of hazmana lav milta. As long as you didn't actually fulfill the mitzvah in it, it's only called hazmana. You designated it. As long as you didn't do anything with it, it's lav milta. It doesn't have any laws. So therefore, that box of candles that you bought, that bottle of oil that you bought, and you have it in your closet, that's not designated for anything. One is allowed to take that and use it for whatever he wants, for himself, for salad, for whatever he wants. But once you put it into those glasses and you lit them and it burned out, or you lit them, you didn't make it now according to the second opinion that we explained before, that's not yours anymore. Huktzah lemitzvato. And since huktzah lemitzvato, that's when the Magen Avraham comes and says that one should take that oil and give it to his friend. Leikar adin, it's better than he himself being mekayem, the extra nail to have a hidur mitzvah.